Oh, that's some fucked up shit. What is Michelle Obama? Michelle Obama, y'all clap, we got a black president. You gotta love Michelle Obama and her underbite. Did you see that bitch underbite? My daddy talking about, what the fuck is that in her mouth? I said, her teeth. That's that bitch teeth. I love Michelle Obama, but she got a motherfucking underbite. She look like Sammy Davis Jr. goddaughter. I don't know, Barack, I don't know. Shaboing boy. I don't know, Barack, do you want this pussy, Shaboing boy? I'm like, I don't think, she look like she telling a badass kid to sit down in church. She took her time.
Texas 101 Jams, Movers and Shakers.
DJ Wayne here.
ASAP.
D-Tay.
J-Y.
And there it is, man. Y'all chance to win $75, man. The song is called So Appalled. But you
Gave that away.
Yeah, that's a freebie, but you gotta name all the artists. And what else is there missing?
You gotta name all the artists and you gotta name the title of the album. That's
Title of the album that is on. So call in 713-575-9607.
Yeah.
And then we forgot something, man, and I don't know how it slipped our mind.
Facts. Facts.
Damon from them boys from the Six. Everybody knows who these guys
That's a
is.
fact, man.
He lost his life. Well, he passed away.
Went
He
on
passed.
glory.
Went on to glory.
Facts.
And we just want to, send a RIP. Send condolences to his family.
Facts.
Ayo, the famous, man. Hold your head up, bro.
Hold your head, bro.
Hold your head, man. It's just. That's why you have to enjoy life every day, because you never know.
Bro.
You never really know, man. So
He seemed like he was the type of dude to enjoy like
Yeah,
every day
man.
too.
Yeah, man.
yeah, man.
Yeah, what's up? Another fallen soldier. Salute to our brother, man. And you will be sorely missed. You will be missed, bro.
Sure.
Definitely, man. But our special guest
Yes,
Yes.
in the building,
Yes,
bringing us the funny.
Bringing us the funny.
Yes. Hunt in the building.
Appreciate you. Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
For sure.
Yeah, man. So let's get started right from the top. So tell the people a little bit more about you. Where you from?
Born and raised in Houston, Texas, H-Town
H-Town.
all day.
Alright.
Started my comedy career here in the city of Houston. First time I ever got on stage, Dick Gregory was in the audience.
Damn.
Yes.
I heard about that.
So that solidified me, like I'm supposed to do this.
Mm-hmm.
If you got somebody like that in the audience to give you advice after the show. I'm an award-winning comedian. I'm in the likes of Bernie Mac, Cedric the Entertainer, Keenan Ivory Wayne with the Stand Up It's Miller Time contest. Only female to win that contest.
Wow.
Only person from the South to win that contest. So I'm historical, just a tad bit.
Just a tad, hey.
Just a tad
Hey,
bit.
talk your shit.
No, I'm brag.
Well, as long as we're being honest, I could be humble. So that's what that is.
Let me ask you a question. See, you just said something that I be.
What's that, bro?
Why do Texas people don't use a H?
Oh, where you from?
I'm from Jersey. You said
did
humble.
say the H.
You said humble. It's humble. It's humble.
No, it's humble.
It's humble.
I need the H, man. So it's Houston?
Well, say knife then, brother.
Nice.
If you need all your letters in your words, then say phone.
That's right. Well, PH makes the F sound. I learned that in
say
first
all
grade.
the letters.
But
It's humble. It's humble.
But
it's honest.
You know the true test of Houstonian?
Humble.
So that street over there.
honest. Damn it.
So this is
know
the
what
true
you
test of a true Houstonian.
Go ahead.
That street by 1960 that start with a K, what is it called?
Kirkendall. Not Kuykendall. It's Kuykendall for real, right? But we say
I always say
Kirkendall.
Kirkendall.
It's Kirkendall. With an R.
I would tell you what street it is. I don't even know the hell street y'all talking
That
about.
U
Right on.
that's up in there, it's an R.
Right.
Okay.
So
It's a Y in Kirkendall?
Oh shit.
Because I think it's pronounced Kuykendall. Right on.
When you see it,
Right on. Right on.
Just say the U-Y, it's an
Right
R.
on.
Okay.
So,
I believe it.
Appreciate that, man.
so back to the awards. Now you mentioned some legendary names.
R.I.P. Bernie Mac.
Yes.
So,
Dick Gregory got
Dick
it.
Gregory. So what did Dick Gregory say to you?
Believe it or not, he didn't say
Bobby
much.
Gregory.
Yes, he didn't say much to me. He just told me how to hold my mic and stay true to the style that I do. I'm a character-driven comic, and he was like, yo, there's not a lot of females besides Whoopi Goldberg who was character-driven, so he told me to just stay in that lane.
Okay.
And I did, and it worked for me.
Working out.
All right,
Yeah,
so Wayne speeded a little bit. I'm
Okay.
gonna back you up some.
Okay,
Really,
yeah.
really.
So when I was wearing dresses, right? Go ahead.
Oh, see, I wasn't going there, but damn it, we can talk about it. Shit.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Doors.
Now, we born and raised in Houston, right?
Right on.
Now, what side?
The North Side.
Hey.
Oh, you down for the North?
What? Oh, three of us, two of y'all. We'll take
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to
Right on. We all a
Thought
family.
a Southsider said something.
They should know that quiet. Outside quiet.
Okay, so when you coming up, you come up from the north side. House. Give me what your house was like coming up as a little girl. Give me the family atmosphere.
Okay, here we go. Yes, I'm the last of 7. I'm the
Dope.
last.
God
You
bless.
the baby.
Salute, mom.
I'm
Do pop
the
through.
baby, yes, for sure.
Baby.
But it was
She didn't sprung brat. That's what it is.
exactly, bro. You know what it is. You know what it is. But my house was full of respect and love. Like people call us crazy because we had a paralyzed uncle. Like from the neck down, we would break a switch for him, go put it in his hand, cock his hand back. He used to whoop our ass and couldn't move nothing but his head.
Wow.
That's like love and respect at
That's
its
a
finest.
fact.
Now that we older, we go, we was some dumb ass.
What's on
Why
that?
did we do that? These are true stories, you know.
Look at Ryan.
Right. We could have
Really, I was just locked out.
Right.
None of that happened.
Yeah, love and respect. So a lot of my comedy is derived from those
There you
stories
go.
in my
There
childhood.
you go. There you go.
Right on.
So being the youngest of 7, that means, like you said, your content is crazy. You got crazy content, you know, all stories. But you had to get got your ass whipped a lot, like your siblings.
Yes, I did. My siblings took a big part in raising me. They still kind of like fuss at me now. I'm like, dang, I'm be 40 in September. Lord, thank you.
They look good.
Thank you. Thank
God
you.
bless.
Thank you. Thank you.
Not C40.
I
I'm
appreciate
thinking
that.
about 23, 24.
I appreciate that. I'll take that. You done knocked out 15 years. I
I'm just
appreciate
saying.
that.
I'm just saying.
But
Black
yeah.
people, baby, we age well. That's what it is.
Amen.
What it is.
Amen.
You know,
But yeah, my family played a big part in raising me, my older brothers and sisters. I live with my sister now because I don't want to live by myself. I'm single. I don't want to live by myself, so I live with my sister Mo, who is a phenomenal entrepreneur,
Salute, Mo.
businesswoman. Salute Mo Vickers, who got it popping on the north side with one on
Nice. Oh yeah. No.
is where I'll be doing. We'll get to it. Yeah. But that's just one of my sisters. They call us the fake ass Lisa Ray and the Brat. I'm gonna find out who said that. I'm gonna find out who said it.
Okay, so growing up in your household,
Right
you're the youngest. Tell me, were you always like the comic in class, the class clown, the jokester, the teacher sing to the principal all the time?
Yeah, I call myself a minister of joy, so I always want to see people happy. You know, so I've always been that person to like put a smile on people's face. Like I would beat up bullies, you know, at school. Like if you bullying the people, I would fight the bullies. So that, yes, I did. I did.
I like that. You used to beat up the bullies.
Beat them down.
Bully beat. You ain't but 2-3.
Hey, I got you.
You see how she put them.
I'll climb up your back, pull your shirt over your face. I fight little. Yeah.
Got that complex.
Right on, right on.
Little, but them hands hard.
Them hands hard. Them hands big.
For sure.
Dynamite.
Right on.
So tell me what a family gathering was like. Like if y'all had like I don't use that word. If you had a cookout. There we go. Or a family reunion. Were you just the one running around here getting all the come over here, Kesha, come here. Say something for us. And then
Yeah,
you
that
turn
was
around-
me. That was me. And I was mostly observant.
Okay.
You know, like listening to how other family members interacted with other family members. Like when my uncle gets drunk and he fried a fish, the fish still be salty. I'm like, now wait a minute. So I wrote that down. I'm like, that's gonna be material.
That's the key. That's the key right there, though.
Right on.
So, so Uncle serving soggy fish.
Soggy fish, you know, feeding the dog out of the tin, you know, out of the trash can, the tin lid. Yeah, talk about that. Just keeping it real, just telling real life stories on stage.
Uncle sucked his fingers while he was out there doing fixing food one day.
Yeah, he did. He did. He sucked his fingers, take a swig of the cognac, you know.
Yeah.
Get the weed real quick. Yeah. Right on, right on.
Okay, so I'm gonna transition a little bit past high school, and I'm gonna go into when did you get the courage, and what gave you the strength to decide to say, I'm gonna get on that stage?
It was in high school.
So
I started doing comedy right after high school.
Okay.
It kind of started in high school, so I was just kind of pushed towards it.
I heard it was damn.
It was. It was another comedian named Big 50. I don't know if y'all familiar with her. She's an old school comedian.
Okay.
And we were in a play, and it was in downtown. And she was like, "You're real funny. You should come to the comedy night." And I'm like, "I'll come watch."
Yeah, right.
And then I went to watch, and she couldn't remember my name, so she said, "Y'all give it up a little bit." And I'm looking around like,
who the fuck is little bit?
She said, you little bit. And that was my first time on stage.
Wait a minute, so you didn't have nothing written down? You didn't have no material?
I just talked about what I saw, and my first joke was about how BET, late night, uncut.
Ooh,
How they would show
girl.
those videos, and in the middle of the video, they would show Cleo. Like, they would cut the video.
Yeah.
Go 1-800 tree. And so I just talked about that, and that was my first joke. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Right on. Right on.
That's a talent to be put on the spot.
Just the improv.
Right, on the spot.
Oh, they call me fresh and hot. Because I freestyle a lot on stage.
Oh, really?
Freestyle a lot.
Write it down. All right.
Fresh and hot.
You might have that. You do a set right here.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
So, so how do you? I saw something. You know, they were recording. I know y'all. They not supposed to be recording. How do you handle hecklers?
Good question.
Sometimes it gets hectic when I handle hecklers. It could get bad. It could get bad. One time at a show, we had to pull a gun one time because a lady was trying to bum rush me with my back turned. This is a true story.
Wow.
She was trying. You just never know who somebody is with. And she didn't know I was with some people.
That's right.
I was with some people. And, you know, so stuff like that happens. But other than that, I just observe them from head to toe and go in. I just make them part of the show.
Now, every comedian I've ever heard tell their story or talk about their journey,
Yeah.
they always talk about the show where nobody laughed.
Ooh.
Have you ever had that show?
Boom.
Right.
I've had them. Well,
They say you're not a comedian until you had that experience.
yeah, I've had. It was. It was. I'm gonna tell you when it was.
Okay.
It was in 2014. Ricky Smiley went on stage and ripped
Funny.
that sucker to
Funny guy.
shreds.
Funny guy, yeah.
Did 40 minutes and said, "You next." I said, "No,
What
I
the
ain't."
fuck?
Somebody go behind that?
Yeah.
I went behind it. My first 10 minutes was like, they was like, "Okay, we're gonna give you a chance."
Yeah.
Then they started booing me.
Ooh.
I'm like, I don't know. I ain't never been booed in 15 years. So I
Damn.
just started like a symphony. I just started doing my hands like, yeah, let's orchestrate this
Yeah,
boo,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And then they started falling back in line with me. So I got them back, but it
'cause you reeled them
wasn't.
back in.
Yeah, I willed them back in. I'm a comedian. I'm gonna make you laugh.
No doubt.
But other than that, yeah, that was an experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that right there lets you know that comedy is a true art form.
Yes, it is.
To just sway them just that fast, like everybody boo boo, and
I'm
you
walking
just
off.
reel them back in. Yeah,
I'm walking.
Well, it's energy, you know. That was nothing but energy for me. Even if they were booing me,
Yeah.
it's still energy. It's how you harness it.
Mm.
And so I just harnessed it for what I needed it for, and it was
Okay.
to make them laugh.
So I'm thinking
So they gave it to me.
off of what he said.
Okay.
That shows that you never lack in confidence, huh? You have to be a very confident individual to do comedy
I
because
totally agree.
because you're gonna have times where people just gonna be looking at you like it's gonna be crickets pretty much.
Yeah, it
And
is.
a person like me, you'll never see me on that stage again.
Really? I mean, yeah, it you do have to have confidence when you do it, but that's the joy about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the drug in it. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Once you get past that anxiety, you know.
how long it takes you normally to get it like in your pocket? Like I DJ, so right after about 10 transitions.
Yeah.
Once I get there.
Yeah.
All right here.
Yeah.
It take about 10 minutes for me to get in the groove once I'm on stage.
Gotcha.
But it takes a lot before I even get on stage.
Oh,
Because to me it's a spiritual thing for me. That's all it is, you know. And so what I ask God to give it to me, I give it to the people, and when I get off stage I give it back to God. So that's it's a spiritual thing for me. So before the show is very important that I don't touch anybody, that I don't talk to many people, because I have a job to do, and it's not necessarily for me. So I have to do what I need to do for God to give the people what they need. And then when I get off stage, it's the same thing. Don't touch me for like 20 minutes. Let me be quiet so I can give it back to God. Then we can congregate.
Have you ever encountered a situation where you were watching another comic or on
The Whitney Houston joke, I'm like, it's never too soon. She gonna still be dead.
Yeah,
you know, so
and she's still gonna be a legend. No matter what I say about Whitney, she's a legend.
So either you do it or you don't.
That.
Yeah, either you do it or you don't.
Right.
So it's just comedy, man. But now because of the temperament in society, we do have to use our voice in a more prolific type of way.
Yeah.
So now we're kind of walking on eggshells to be funny and to use our voice for the positions we need to use them for, especially being black and female and lesbian. I want to use my voice for what I need to use it for with joy.
That kind of led me into something right there. And then I was going to say, I don't like to assume.
Right on.
But I can assume.
You moving and shaking.
You shaking that shit?
Nowadays, you don't know. Y'all wear wigs now and stuff.
You might have to check it out.
You sure you want to continue with this?
Yeah. See, her dick don't go down. Okay, say that.
Say
what you want to say.
Let me go get mine out the trunk.
Say what them level?
Hey, level spelled backwards is level.
Okay.
So before she got on my ass,
I mean, when you say she got on your ass.
Moving and shaking.
Wait, pop that coochie.
He gonna say something else. He gonna say something else. Go ahead.
Nah. So we smoking, we drinking and shit. Then we got the play fight, right?
That's how it starts.
We got the play fight. And so she wrestling and shit. So she grabbed my shit. So I grabbed the titty.
Right.
And I was like, oh shit.
Big as hell.
That thing juicy.
I pulled him motherfucker. Like, you know it's big when you drop and it whole jiggle.
And it don't go all the way to the side.
Hold on, man.
It just stay right there.
Hold. Let me save it. You slammed her and the shirt just came up.
No,
you didn't pull. No, you didn't pull.
Right.
You didn't pull it.
No, me too.
Yeah.
It lifted up.
It fell up.
It lifted up.
By the way, everybody,
They was moving and shaking.
this year happened like about 1983, 1962.
It was a long time.
Long time.
So needs to say, it happened, whatever, and we worked together at the time. So the next day she was just like, I ain't gonna lie, my nigga.
And to make you feel better, it's good to have comedy when times are like right now. And a lot of people are taking it too serious, and they're being on edge with a lot of jokes.
Cancel culture.
Right. Cancel culture is a big thing. So how do you feel about that?
I mean, I got a bunch of feelings about it. Like I said, I'm a minister of joy, but now they're attacking us.
Right.
For us doing our job.
Right.
Somebody asked me, is it too soon to do a Whitney Houston joke? I'm like, it's never too soon. She gonna still be dead. So
and she's still gonna be a legend. No matter what I say about Whitney, she's a legend.
So either you do it or you don't.
That.
Yeah, either you do it or you don't.
Right.
So it's just comedy, man. But now because of the temperament in society, we do have to use our voice in a more prolific type of way.
Yeah.
So now we're kind of walking on eggshells to be funny and to use our voice for the positions we need to use them for, especially being black and female and lesbian. I want to use my voice for what I need to use it for with joy.
That kind of led me into something right there. And then I was going to say, I don't like to assume.
Right on.
But I can assume that you're black. I can see that clearly.
Right on.
Right.
And then I would assume.
Yeah, a little bit. I got a little Mexican in me.
and I would assume that you're lesbian.
Right, because I got on 4 shirts hiding my titties.
Okay. So let's stay
That's why I'm sweating. It's hot in the condition. I got on 10 shirts. Can you still see some big ass
And
titties?
it's not just a lot of lesbian women, y'all got the biggest titties, man.
Man, I've got a triple.
Wow, y'all can't hide them shit.
It's a triple Z under here.
No lie. No lie. This is story. So, story. Quick story.
Okay.
So, I actually, had sex with her.
Word?
Yeah.
Okay.
This was in college. Long time ago.
Okay. With you, man.
Like, so you had sex with her? But did she have on her buddy? Like, did she put her?
Hell no!
I was making sure.
So
You say you moved down, Taylor.
Okay, this joke's in here! This joke's in here!
You moving in, Taylor.
You take it out there! You take it out there!
I got wigs, man. Stop putting me
I want to continue with it!
My dick don't go down. Let me go get mine out the truck.
Hey, level spelled out.
So what you got on my ass? Yeah.
I mean, when you take the gun on your ass. Pop that Gucci, pop that Gucci.
He gonna say something else. Go ahead.
Nah. So we smoking, we drinking and shit. And then we got the play fight, right?
Oh.
We got the play fight. And so she wrestling and shit. So she grabbed my shit. So I grabbed the titty. And I was like, oh shit.
Big as hell. Big as hell.
I slammed it. I pulled him up, motherfucker. Like, it's big when you drop and it holds jiggle.
Yeah. And it don't way to the side. Hold on, nigga. It just stay right there.
Let me tell you this. You slammed her and the shirt just came up.
No,
you didn't pull. No, you didn't pull.
Yeah.
You didn't pull.
Yeah.
And lift it up. And lift it up. And lift it up. This was in 62, 1962. 1962. This is 1962.
It was a long time.
Long time.
So needless to say, it happened, whatever. And we worked together at the time. So the next day she was like, I ain't gonna lie, man, nigga. You had me like a bitch last night. He was like, we can't do this shit no more. I was just like, well, shit, I didn't know that was all back there. Shit.
Wait, so you beat too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
That's a great story.
Jeez.
That's a great story. Because
It's an okay story.
It's
nice.
depends on how you look at it,
Yeah, but a lot of times that's the case.
That's the case, bro. They be rolling.
Well, with me, because I have a son,
Okay.
and my situation, I'm not a lifestyle lesbian. I just love women. I'm a
You know
woman.
what? I do too.
Right on. But with me, I'm a female. I'm a woman, and I wanted to make sure that I gave my parents something of that nature.
Nice.
So I have a son.
Wow.
You know? And so once I had my son, I came out of the closet.
Damn right.
So I wanted to make sure that I gave my parents and my family something of my womanhood before they felt victimized by who I naturally am.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So, where I was going with my question, so Wayne started moving and shaking.
Come on, right? Come on.
Being that you're black and that you're lesbian,
Yes.
what are some of the struggles and adversities that you deal with in that industry?
Good question.
I've gotten more backlash when I first came out from the females. More so not wanting to accept me in the culture with women because now it's, oh, you with the guys now. I'm like, who said?
Yeah.
I'm just another kind of woman. You know what I mean? I'm not a dude. I feel, if you were raised to open the door for women, then I'm going to step back and let you open the door for me while I'm sagging. I don't care.
I'm going to have to turn back. Look, I get it. It's going further and further.
Further and further. Boy, you big buddy.
Carry on. DJ Crowd, please.
Carry on, fella.
You still go over that door. That's just what it is with me. So, and then with the guys, it became, she just doing that because she don't want to give us that. You know, like, no, not all of them. A selective few. You know, a lot of them are gentlemen, by the way.
Like as if I was just feminine, I was just gonna give it to you anyway.
Right. Right, that part. But other than that, it's been I mean, I lost a lot of my fans when I came out of the closet, but I'm starting to. Well, I've been regaining that back.
Right.
As my natural fans, people who are truly my fans, they never left. But nothing really
It's
newsworthy.
crazy, though,
Yeah.
that you say you lost fans,
Yeah.
but like
Maybe they never
it's
were.
just take to the art.
Yeah.
Like you funny as hell, regardless. You know what I'm saying?
The material's gonna
Yeah,
sell
the
itself.
material's just
They made
material.
the shock and awe of how they personally feel may make them say, but when they hear the material and that shit dope, they're gonna come right back.
Yeah.
The material is what it is.
So just to piggyback on DJ's question here.
Are you laughing for real under that man? Smile on that. I'm sorry.
I do like that one.
So like this is important to me because when we have people coming in, we have artists coming here, we have guests coming here. A lot of times they don't really want to open that door for those questions like DJ Savage, right?
Okay.
You have people get real nervous. So if you open the door,
Right on.
you know.
Relax. Here comes the line to JYX now.
I mean,
The lies that you
so first, all right. First question. First question. So would you say that it was actually hard for you? I mean, that was like the premise of the question. Would you say that it was hard for you in the industry? I mean, because you knew your craft.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You knew what you were doing.
Yeah,
you say you did lose some fans, but you know
I lost
people
out on
are
gigs
assholes
too.
regardless.
I lost out on gigs to the more feminine woman,
Okay.
more
Right.
provocative female.
All right.
You know, for TV.
Okay.
You know, I won't say who she is, but she was when she went on Def Jam, she had on some short shorts and a halter top. You know, Kesha Hunt don't dress like that. Kesha Hunt dressed with a hat to the back and a big shirt, some big. I just want to make you laugh. I ain't got time for you to entice you with my body.
Yeah.
That's just no shade or anything.
Right.
That's just my point of view. So yes, I lost out a couple of gigs to the more provocative females, the more feminine females, who may be okay funny, but I'm a beast on that thing.
Alright.
Man, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking because I watched Def Jam like
Trying to think who it is?
I mean, the only one I can think of that actually did that
If you
was
say it, I'll say it.
the only one that actually did that was the Moore.
Nah, that's before
Yeah,
my
she
time.
was the only one I seen because she wore the tan.
halter top?
She wore the
Yeah.
tan halter top with the.
That's why I was thinking some more when she said that.
I can't remember her name, but she's the slim chick, real dark skin. Damn, what's her name?
Damn. Okay, now you got me thinking this lady.
Now y'all gotta go watch Def Jam, which that was him.
Oh man, it's gonna come to me because I got them all locked in my head, man. I watch this shit.
She's been doing it for a while too.
Well, we started around about the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We was on a TV show together.
What's the biggest stage you've been on?
Probably that stage with Ricky Smiley. That was like 5,000 people.
Damn.
Yeah, we did 5,000. When we did Bill Bellamy Too's Got Jokes, that was like 3,000 people.
Jersey, Bill Bellamy.
Right on. And then when we did New Orleans, that was like 2,500. So 5,000 was the biggest audience.
So
To my knowledge, that I
I
can
listen
remember.
to a lot of speakers, and you're doing a job up there. Do you focus on a select group of people when you up there, or you look at just one person, or you just have a whole?
I was going to ask a good question, Wayne. I was going to ask that question.
It's a whole, but with comedians, I can't speak for all, but most of us, if there's one person in the audience that's not laughing, we tend to gravitate towards that individual. They tend to take our focus away.
He's like,
It's something
motherfucker, I'm gonna
about-
make your ass laugh.
And that's the goal.
Yeah.
And we go in on that one. Like we don't necessarily heckle them or nothing, but the focus is on them to try to make them laugh. Once they laugh, I'm like, okay, job done over here. You know, but yeah.
And you like to get the crowd
I love
into
crowd
it too,
work.
huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's my thing.
Yeah.
A lot of my comedy buddies go, Kesha, you need to write because that's the part of stand up.
Mhm.
Stand up is writing. You have to write. Freestyling is just performing, being a comedian.
Right.
So a lot of the stand up comedians, I'm a stand up comedian and I'm a comic also. It's a difference.
Okay.
My favorite two arts are comedy and music, right?
Yeah.
But music is comedy is kind of high on my scale. I've attended a lot of comedy shows, and I love to sit up front. I got picked on by Ashley Larry.
Okay,
I got
come
picked
on.
on by about 4 different comics before.
Actually, I featured for him for like almost 6 years. I was his feature.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I got picked
Donnell
on by
Rawlins.
Donnell Rawlins. the dude with the bald head that was on Husbands of Hollywood. The talk real funny, like with a smooth JB Smooth, he picked on me.
He is funny.
TK Kirkland picked on me.
Oh, I featured for him, yeah, he is.
And there's another
I got a story about
that picked on me. So, is that something you do? Do you look in the crowd and see somebody looking funny as hell and you're just...
If I'm flowing, it's the energy, man. If somebody looks like I could grab 10 minutes off of them, I'm going for it. And speaking of TK Kirkland, I did that in front of TK Kirkland.
Okay.
Got a standing ovation in front of TK Kirkland.
Nice.
And he was like, hey, tell that girl I said come here. He said, your name not on that marquee. When people didn't come to see you, pull it back. I was like, dang. He didn't say pull it back, but that's a part of the profession. You can't, you have to make sure that you leave some for the headliner.
Really?
I mean, do your thing, but don't headline. You know what I mean?
Really?
It's like an opening DJ. Like if you
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, that's a true story.
I didn't know that.
I never heard that.
Oh,
So it's like that for DJs as
Oh
well?
yeah, you the opening DJ, you better not play all the hits.
Yeah, you get fired.
He gonna come in, he gonna...
You done played that shit already?
No lie. A top DJ,
Wow.
it was a female DJ. She was jamming like a motherfucker. She was killing it.
Yes.
Then all of a sudden, the headliner came in, and all of a sudden her power just went out when he was trying to set up. I was just like, damn, that's some hard ass shit.
I never heard that.
I ain't had no mics go out on me, but I ain't got fired either. But I just had, like, I had another comedian tell me, don't curse, don't talk about sex, don't talk about drugs, because it'll water down their set. Okay, I'm a comedian, cool, I ain't got to cuss. I perform in front of churches all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I still had a great set. You know, it just depends on who you're working with. You just got to know who you're working with. That's
And then,
all.
and then everything that, I mean, when they got up there, everything that came out their mouth was fuck this.
Yeah,
shit
the
that-
first thing came out of his mouth was, I fucked an 18-year-old who swallowed my cum like chocolate milk. So I was like, oh, that's why you want me to
okay.
be quiet.
Let me ask you a question.
Dumbass.
With the times that we're in right now, this pandemic and the social distancing, and you're not really able to do shows inside of arena or things like that.
Mm-hmm.
How do you still make a living? How do you eat?
Now here we go. This is why I'm here. So to
Yeah.
speak. So since they've closed down a lot of the venues and markets that we perform at, I'm at a salon. My sister owns a salon. In front of the salon, there's a lounge. We do social distancing. We can get maybe 40 people in there.
Okay.
Also, too, the purpose of me doing that is to build an app for people that don't want to come outside. You can still get the live experience of stand-up comedy through the app. You'll have your virtual waitress. She'll come take your order. You get to pick what city you want to watch your comedian in live. So that's the whole purpose of me.
So I'm gonna be sitting in my house and somebody gonna bring me something to eat?
Yeah, so it depends on what city you in. I'll get with other restaurants, and
Wow.
you'll be able to choose from 3 or 4 restaurants.
Did you copyright that and got it? Everything?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
You should have said that off mic.
You should have told
Somebody
somebody.
gonna steal that shit. That's a
I'm working on
fire.
it.
Now, let me ask you a question, because you're saying that I saw this advertisement for this virtual comedy tour. I mean, is that part of what you're talking about? Because they're actually, there's a black sister who developed these. She did these new virtual, these VR goggles or whatever, and her launch was, and it just happened recently. Her launch was actually a virtual comedy tour.
I can see a lot of people doing that.
Like
putting on the dog. It's like
I'm
right in the arena.
It's- I see what
NBA
you're
does
saying.
that. NBA does
It's more like Amazon and Netflix. You know, you'll have to pay a subscription, but you'll get to pick and choose what city you want to watch your live comedian in. Just like if I'm performing at the Improv this weekend in Houston,
Okay.
Monique is performing at the Improv in Atlanta, and then Donnell Rollins is performing at the Improv in New York. You get to pick and choose which show you want to go to.
Got you.
Just like you were at the comedy club. It's a 2-item minimum. You got to get your 2-item minimum.
I was about to say that.
But it's a subscription fee, so you'll have it every month. You can go to the comedy club every weekend.
You can go
Yeah.
watch any comic you want.
That's right.
From the safety of your own house.
That's right. So it's just not one show
That's all.
versus it's many shows.
Right.
So because the Improv may not give me access to put my cameras in there for my live streaming, I'm building mobile comedy clubs. So I can go to any city I want to with my comedy club, so I can film my comedians for my app.
Have you done one of those like virtual shows yet?
I've done several. I hate them.
I was gonna say, how do you
Because-
feel about
because
that?
I'm a
Because you can
freestyle
get that immediate
yeah.
reaction.
I'm a stand-up comic, and a lot of that involves people. You know, like I said, I'm a minister of joy. What I do is for the people. You know, and to hear that back, to get that energy back from them, is why I do it. So I was about to lose my mind during the first part of the pandemic because I was like, how am I gonna get to the people, man? But when we started doing the virtual shows, it was something to adjust to. I'm still adjusting to it. That's why I'm doing the app for those that are already adjusted to it and being at home.
So how can people get the tickets?
Yes, Laugh Jones Comedy Club. You can go to Instagram, follow my Instagram, Comedian Kesha Hunt, and also follow the club's Instagram, Laugh Jones Comedy Club. That's LAUGHJONESCOMEDY. Laugh Jones Comedy Club on Instagram.com. Eventbrite, Kesha Hunt's Laugh Jones Comedy Club. The tickets are $20. And it's every Sunday. Every Sunday.
She got that like morning show radio.
She do got
Word up.
I'll give away a ticket to one of your listeners too if they call in. They can pick which Sunday they want to go if they're getting out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And give everybody your handles.
Once again, Facebook, Kesha Hunt, Twitter, Kesha Hunt, Instagram, Comedian Kesha Hunt, and my number is wide open across the United States, 832-768-5704. You can text for tips.
You bold.
Yeah. I surely do. Text for tips. They $20.
All kind of
For
pics.
ticks, not tits, Tim.
Yeah.
Ticks.
I mean, if you go buy a ticket and you want to see a titty, okay. I'll show you a little titty. I ain't afraid to show these titties.
It's gonna take a few minutes. You got on 6 shirts.
I got 6 shirts on and some tape.
Hey man, and y'all still have a chance to win $75 via Cash App. You just gotta know the album that the song was on and all the featured artists. The song is called So Appalled, so y'all have time.
You got that.
Yeah,
Got that.
Yeah, time to look it up.
No DJs.
No DJs though.
Nah, I'm playing. Crowd, please, if you jump on there, I got you.
Hey, it is what it is. And so we're gonna get into that movers and shakers moment after this DJ track of the week.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think you starting to.
Uh-oh.
Shit. Crowd pleaser. That better not be you, crowd pleaser. I see you on this live.
Crowd pleaser.
I am.
Texas one-on-one jam, movers and shakers. Talk to us.
Hi, this is Dawn Baker from Jackson, and I was calling to speak.
Say that one more time.
I said, this is Dawn Baker from Lake Jackson, Texas.
Lake Jackson.
What's up, Lake Jackson? All the way to Lake Jackson.
Lake Jackson in the house.
Yeah.
I've seen you several times at Depot Brady, and I know the girl is funny, so I'm calling you to speak.
Get some
Thank
tickets.
you. Okay.
She want the tickets.
Right on. What Sunday do you want to come? Any Sunday. Let me know. I'm gonna put your name down.
Okay,
We got July 5th, July 12th, July 19th, July 26th, August 2nd, on and on to the break of dawn.
Okay.
That's a fan right there. I appreciate that. That's a fan.
Old school parents, that's it.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
Yes, she is.
How about you come to the July 19th show?
okay, that's fine.
That's what's up. Thank you. What's your name again?
We're gonna get our
Fine,
info and stuff.
Sean, S-H-O-N. Sean.
Oh, she on Facebook.
Okay. We appreciate you calling, Sean, and I wish you knew the track of the week so you get some money on top of that. But, I mean, it is what it is.
I got you, Sean.
Okay,
Thank you for calling in, Sean.
thank you, bye.
All
Yeah, man. DJ track of the week.
Uh-huh.
The
Do we get
locks.
into this,
Recognize.
Before we go to that, I want the world to know.
Hold on, let me get you.
I want the world to know. Go on. Oh, okay. Everybody knows how I feel about the locks. Everybody know. Everybody that knows Sat know that nigga love the locks.
How you feel about him, son?
Man, I love them motherfuckers, man. They're my fucking guys. And I just want to salute my nigga Jada. I love you, Fab. I love you, Fab. You my guy. I really fuck with you, Fab.
Drunk Jada.
But Drunk Jada dog walked his ass in that verse.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all got a chance to watch that verse.
I watched some of it. I ain't watched all of it.
I watched the whole thing.
Yeah. Drunk Jada.
Jada dog walked him, bro. So anybody want to jump in this verses with my nigga Jada, you better come with some shit, cause he didn't even play shit. He didn't even play shit.
Yeah, he didn't play all of it.
And on that note, we're gonna go to DJ Track of the Week, get into the movers and shakers moment. And
Yeah. I guess thank you, Miss Kesha.
I appreciate y'all for having me so much.
Appreciate you for coming through.
Gotta get you to sign the wall and get this picture.
Indeed, thank you.
We going into the movers and shakers album, man.
That's it.
Don't try to poke me, bro.
The shaker over there. He the shaker. We the movers. He the shaker. The shaker.
She said if she go to that party, she gonna bring her buddy.
I go first. I move and shake first.
She said she going first, man.
I go first. I got 3 in the truck.
Hey, I'm the only one hanging me. Yo. Hey, she said they all 12s, bro.
Take it or leave it.
Wayne said it's a one soul pole maximum, girl. I said only one pole maximum. Shit.
Alright, man. Let's go.
Check this 101 Jazz Movers and Shakers. Oh shit, that was classic.
Yeah, I like that one.
That's quite all right. But anyway, like I said, I love living in America. I love the commercials they put on TV. You have to put certain people in the commercial that you can relate to. Like, I don't buy Mentos because I ain't never seen no black person in no Mentos commercial. But when they first started doing that damn computer commercial, they had this little white one named Steven. Tell my dude, you're getting the deal. See, first off, I don't relate to dudes. I relate to, listen here, player. I got these computers half of what they sell them for in the store. Gotta get them hooked up. Did somebody say something about my mama? Cause you don't know my mama, man. Be easy, player. I mean, you easy? Yeah. You easy? Did you die easy and you back? Don't walk down. Don't walk that. No, man. Easy. Shoulda walked condom. Ow! Man, I'm up here trying to make some Raven Simone money and you up here talking about me. I'm trying to get on Disney or something. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Raven Simone got money. Did he say something else about my daddy? Cause you know my daddy, man. He's the dead house forever. Get off you wait for my time. But I was talking about the damn computers. You have to put certain people in the commercial you can relate to. Like what I think they should have did is they should have put 2 Factor Loco type Mexicans in that commercial. Have one up sitting at the computer, the other one in the back, one up sitting at the computer.